Thank you very much. That was tremendously kind. I'm honored to be here with you tonight. The Indo-Canadian community makes such a huge contribution in British Columbia. And I always say this every time I'm out in Surrey. The thing I love about British Columbia and the thing I love about living in the Lower Mainland is that you can walk on the streets and hear any language, go to a restaurant and eat food from any nation. You can go to a temple or a church or a synagogue. And all of this happens in British Columbia in the context of a civil society, where we don't just tolerate each other's differences, where we accept them and we embrace them and we celebrate them. That is what is so great about British Columbia. And that is also one of the things that Radio Punjab certainly has worked for and has represented for so many people for so many years. I'd like to thank Sukhdev Dhillon, I'd like to thank Devinder Dhillon, and I'd like to make a special thank you to Harjinder Tin tonight as well. I always make a point of speaking to him. I know he's an important shaper of public opinion, as is this radio station. It's so important that we have a civil debate in Canada. It's so important that we talk about the issues, and it's so important that everyone, whether or not they speak English, whether or not they attend a public school or an independent school, whether or not they're new to this country or whether or not they founded this country over 100 years ago. It is so important that everyone have an opportunity to participate, to understand the issues, and to know what's happening so they can be in touch. And that is one of the tremendous services that this radio station provides. Now, I'd like to take a moment in my role as Deputy Premier and read out a letter from Gordon Campbell, our Premier, who couldn't join us tonight. It says, "As Premier of British Columbia, it is my pleasure to join with Radio Punjab International in welcoming everyone to the Appreciation Night at the Grand Taj Banquet Hall in Surrey. For more than a decade, Radio Punjab International has been providing British Columbia's South Asian communities with relevant news and information. This is an outstanding accomplishment that has promoted multiculturalism throughout the province. Through an excellent working relationship with the Surrey Food Bank, Radio Punjab International has helped provide support for Surrey's most disadvantaged residents. I'd like to commend the station owner, Sukhdev Singh Dhillon, and his fine staff for their commitment to the South Asian communities of British Columbia. All their hard work is most appreciated. On behalf of the province of British Columbia, please accept my best wishes for an entertaining and successful banquet.